Welcome to Real Unsolved Crimes, where we explore the mysteries that continue to baffle investigators and haunt the public imagination. Today, we dive into one of the most infamous missing person cases in modern history, a case that sparked an international manhunt, countless theories, and a desperate search for answers that still elude us. This is the story of Madeleine McCann. It was meant to be a relaxing family vacation. In May of 2007, Jerry and Kate McCann traveled from their home in the United Kingdom to the sunny Algarve region of Portugal. They were staying at the Ocean Club Resort in the picturesque village of Praia da Luz, accompanied by their 3 children, 2-year-old twins Sean and Amelie, and their eldest, Madeleine, just 3 years old. The Ocean Club offered a peaceful escape. Days were filled with sun-soaked beaches, swimming pools, and laughter. But beneath the warmth of this idyllic retreat, an unimaginable nightmare was about to unfold. On the evening of May 3, 2007, the McCanns followed what had become their nightly routine. After putting their children to bed around 8:30 p.m., Jerry and Kate joined a group of friends for dinner at the resort's tapas bar, just a short walk away from their apartment, 5A. To ease their minds, the parents took turns checking on their sleeping children every 20 to 30 minutes. It was during one of these checks that everything changed. At 10 p.m., Kate McCann returned to the apartment. She expected to find her children sleeping peacefully. Instead, she found the bedroom window open, the shutters raised, and Madeleine was gone. Her heart racing, Kate ran back to the tapas bar, crying out, "They've taken her." Those words would echo across the world in the days and years to come. The initial response was chaotic. Resort staff and guests searched frantically. Portuguese police arrived on the scene, but were unprepared for the magnitude of what was to come. In those crucial early hours, mistakes were made that would haunt the investigation. Crime scene contamination was one of the most damaging errors. The apartment was not properly secured. Dozens of people walked in and out, potentially destroying key evidence. There were no signs of forced entry, but the window Kate found open became a central point of controversy. And then, there was the timeline. Jerry McCann claimed he checked on the children at approximately 9:05 p.m. and found them asleep. At 9:30 p.m., one of the McCann's friends, Matthew Oldfield, offered to check again. He said he saw the twins, but did not directly see Madeleine. By the time Kate checked at 10 p.m., their daughter had vanished. But something else happened that night. Something chilling. At 9:15 p.m., another member of the group, Jane Tanner, reported seeing a man carrying a child in pajamas away from the McCann's apartment. This sighting would become one of the most hotly debated pieces of evidence. Who was this man? And was he carrying Madeleine? In the days following her disappearance, the McCanns launched a massive media campaign. Her wide-eyed image appeared on newspapers, billboards, and television screens across Europe. But as the world watched, suspicion began to creep closer to home. Portuguese investigators grew skeptical of the McCanns' version of events. By the summer of 2007, both Jerry and Kate were declared arguidos, official suspects. Police speculated that Madeleine may have died accidentally in the apartment and that her parents had covered it up. The evidence was circumstantial but provocative. Cadaver dogs brought in by British investigators alerted to the scent of human decomposition in the McCanns' apartment and the trunk of their rental car, a vehicle they had hired weeks after Madeleine's disappearance. Traces of DNA, though inconclusive, further fueled suspicions. But there was no definitive proof. And no body. Yet if the McCanns were innocent, who took Madeleine? Several theories emerged. Some believed she had been abducted by a paedophile ring, trafficked beyond Portugal's borders. Others suspected a local burglar, taking advantage of the unlocked patio door. There were even whispers of police corruption and an elaborate cover-up. One name soon dominated the investigation: Christian Bruckner. A German national with a history of sex crimes, Bruckner was living near Praia da Luz in 2007. Phone records placed him in the area on the night Madeleine vanished. In 2020, German authorities publicly identified him as a prime suspect. But despite extensive investigation, no formal charges have been brought against him. Years have passed, but the case remains open. The McCanns have never stopped searching. In 2013, the British police launched Operation Grange, a multi-million-pound review of the case. Detectives released an updated e-fit image of a potential suspect. And new witness testimonies continue to trickle in. But every promising lead seems to dissolve into uncertainty. And that haunting question remains: what really happened to Madeleine McCann? Was she taken by an opportunistic predator? Did someone close to the family know more than they revealed? Or is there a truth too dark for anyone to face? Madeleine would be a young woman now, with hopes, dreams, and a life unlived. Somewhere, someone knows what happened. And until that truth is uncovered, the mystery will continue to haunt us all. Thank you for joining us on Real Unsolved Crimes. If you have any thoughts or theories, we want to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned, because the truth is still out there, waiting to be uncovered. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and never stop asking questions.